All right, let's dive into Albania today.
Albania, fascinating.
Yeah, I'm talking beyond the usual stuff you hear about it. Like,
Yeah.
we're going really deep.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot more to it than most people think,
Way more.
based on these sources you've gathered.
Yeah, okay. So first of all,
Yeah.
Albania has a Nobel laureate in medicine.
Yes.
This is Dr. Ferid Mirad.
Uh-huh.
Not really what comes to mind when you
Right.
think of scientific breakthroughs coming from the Balkans.
It's true. It's a remarkable story, though.
Yeah.
Dr. Murad's work on nitric oxide
Okay.
and how it signals within our bodies, it was huge GE.
Huge.
And it wasn't just about cardiology.
Oh, really?
No, his research, it had ripple effects,
Wow.
across so many fields.
So we're talking applications beyond just the heart.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Well,
what?
new treatments for all sorts of things.
Okay.
Heart disease, of course.
Yeah.
But also, well, let's just say some conditions that are a little more personal.
All right, you've got my attention. So we're talking about a discovery that has impacted millions of lives around the world,
Absolutely.
and it all stems back to an Albanian scientist.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Pretty incredible.
But wait, hold on.
Yeah.
There's more groundbreaking science coming out of Albania?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Another name you should know, Dr. Arben Merkosi.
Okay.
He's doing some incredible work in nanotechnology,
Wow.
specifically with biosensors.
Biosensors?
Yeah, these are tiny devices designed at the molecular level.
Oh, wow.
And they have the potential to revolutionize how we diagnose medical problems.
So like faster diagnoses,
Faster.
more
So
accurate,
It's more accurate.
and less invasive.
Way less invasive. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Break that down for me.
Okay.
Are we talking about like a tiny little robot doctor running around inside our bodies?
Well, not quite a robot doctor.
Right.
But, the concept isn't that far off.
So like what are we talking about then?
Imagine a sensor so small that it can target specific cells or
Yeah.
molecules in your body, giving doctors real-time information about what's going on.
Wow.
Yeah, it could change everything
Wow.
from how we diagnose cancer
Yeah.
to how we manage chronic diseases.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So it really seems like Albania is quietly becoming a scientific powerhouse.
It really does, yeah.
But what about the country itself? I know it has a complex history,
Yes, it does.
especially its transition from a communist economy to a more open market.
Right, that transition in the 1990s.
Yeah.
That was a pivotal moment for Albania.
Huge. Yeah.
Imagine a country going from a completely state-controlled system
Yeah.
to suddenly embracing free market principles.
Yeah, it must have been chaotic.
It was turbulent, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of challenges.
Like what?
Rapid privatization, for one,
Oh,
and
yeah.
navigating this whole new economic landscape.
Yeah.
It's a lot to handle.
It must have been a real roller coaster.
Oh, for sure.
For the people living through it,
Yeah.
did everyday life change, like,
Yeah.
drastically?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Imagine going from a world where the state decided most things
Yeah.
to suddenly having to deal with things like inflation, unemployment, and competition.
Yeah.
It was a steep learning curve for everyone.
That's wild.
Yeah,
It's fascinating how a country can go through such a drastic transformation like that.
it is.
But let's move on to something, I don't know, a little less intense. Okay, the cultural side of Albania.
Ah, yes.
The sources you gave me mentioned some pretty impressive UNESCO World Heritage sites, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay, what are we talking about here?
Well, Albania has a rich cultural tapestry
Okay.
woven with influences from so many different empires and civilizations.
Wow.
Berat and Gjirokastër, for example.
Okay.
They're cities known for their stunning Ottoman architecture.
I saw some pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and wow, I mean,
Really, something.
the architecture is unlike anything I've ever seen.
It's very unique.
It's amazing how they've preserved those historical buildings.
It is.
It's remarkable.
It is a testament to their dedication to their heritage.
Yeah.
These cities offer a real glimpse into the past,
Yeah.
showcasing this unique blend of Eastern and Western influences that have shaped Albanian culture.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And speaking of unique cultural expressions,
Yes.
there's something called Albanian polyphonic music,
Yes.
which is also recognized by UNESCO.
It is.
What makes this musical tradition so special?
Polyphonic music, it's deeply ingrained in Albanian culture.
Okay.
It's characterized by multiple voices,
Okay.
all singing independent melodies
Wow.
that intertwine to create a complex and harmonious sound.
Wow. Okay.
It's often used in rituals and celebrations,
Okay.
and it really reflects that strong sense of community you find in Albanian society.
You know, I've actually never heard Albanian polyphonic music.
Oh, really?
It sounds like something I need to add to my playlist.
You should. It's really something.
But aside from history and culture,
Yeah.
what about Albania's modern developments? I read something about significant progress in infrastructure and renewable energy.
They have been making some impressive strides,
Okay.
modernizing their infrastructure,
Okay.
particularly in transportation and energy.
So like what?
They've been investing heavily in new highways,
Okay, wow.
modernizing their ports,
Wow.
and expanding their airport
So
capacity.
they're making it easier for people to get around
Yes.
and for goods to flow in and out of the country.
Exactly.
It's huge.
It boosts trade and tourism,
Yeah.
but it also helps connect Albania more effectively with the rest of Europe and the world.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And what about their focus on renewable energy?
Well, with all of its mountains and rivers,
Right.
Albania has a natural advantage when it comes to hydropower,
Yeah.
which makes up a significant portion of their energy production right now.
Okay.
But they're not stopping there.
Oh, really?
No, they're exploring other renewable sources as well,
Like what?
like solar and wind power.
Wow.
They're aiming to become a real leader in sustainable energy in the region.
It's amazing how much progress they've made in such a short period.
It is.
But I have to ask,
Yeah.
are there any unexpected
Oh.
or lesser-known areas where Albania is excelling?
What?
You know, those hidden gems that make you go, wow, I never knew that.
This might surprise you,
Okay.
but Albania has a burgeoning video game development scene.
Really? Yeah, video games.
Yeah.
Wow, I never would have guessed.
It's true.
That's so cool.
There's this growing community of talented developers there, creating innovative and engaging games
Wow.
that are gaining international recognition.
So they're proving you don't have to be a tech giant to make a mark in the digital world.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
It's a testament to their creativity, technical skills,
Yeah.
and entrepreneurial spirit.
So far, we've covered groundbreaking science, a resilient economy, rich cultural heritage, and even a budding video game industry.
That's right.
What else is there to uncover about this fascinating country?
Well, there's a lot more to delve into,
Okay.
including their commitment to sustainable development,
Okay.
their unique role in international relations, and some really fascinating historical figures who have shaped their identity.
Okay.
But I think we'll save those stories for the next part of our deep dive.
All right, I'm hooked. Let's take a quick break,
Okay?
and then we'll be back to explore even more of what makes Albania so remarkable.
Sounds good. Welcome back to our exploration of Albania.
I'm ready for more.
Good.
You mentioned some fascinating historical figures
I did.
who have shaped Albania's identity.
Yes.
Who should we be getting to know?
Well, you can't talk about Albanian history without mentioning Skanderbeg.
Skanderbeg.
He was a 15th century national hero
Okay.
who led this fierce resistance against the Ottoman Empire.
Wow.
His military tactics were incredibly innovative for the time.
Oh.
And he's still revered today as a symbol of Albanian strength and resilience.
Wow. I'm picturing like a brave warrior
Yeah.
leading his people against impossible odds.
Yeah.
What made his tactics so innovative?
Well, Skanderbeg was a master of guerrilla warfare.
Okay.
He understood the terrain of Albania like the back of his hand,
Uh-huh.
and he used it to his advantage,
That'd be-
including surprise attacks,
Oh.
ambushes,
Hmm.
strategic retreats,
Wow.
to outmaneuver the much larger Ottoman forces.
So he was like the Albanian version of a ninja warrior,
Yeah, kind of.
using the element of surprise to overcome a powerful enemy.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
That's a pretty epic story.
But moving on from the battlefield to the boardroom,
Okay.
you mentioned something about Albania's role in international relations.
I did.
Where do they fit into the global puzzle?
Well, Albania has been actively working to
Right.
strengthen its ties with the international community,
Okay.
particularly with Europe.
Okay.
They're a member of NATO, and they're actively seeking membership in the European Union.
That's interesting considering their history
Yeah.
with communism
Right.
and relative isolation from the West for a long time.
It's true.
What's driving this push for integration?
It's a combination of factors.
Okay.
They see the economic and political benefits
Okay.
in aligning with Europe,
Okay.
but they're also really committed to democratic values and human rights.
Okay.
They want to be seen as a reliable and contributing member of the global community.
It's a pretty remarkable turnaround when you think about it.
It is.
Switching gears a bit.
Yeah.
We touched on their commitment to sustainable development earlier.
Right.
Can you tell us more about what they're doing in that realm?
Well, Albania has made significant progress
Okay.
in protecting its natural environment.
Okay.
They have stunning national parks,
Wow.
pristine coastlines,
Mm.
and are home to one of the last wild rivers in Europe.
A wild river.
Yeah,
Okay, that sounds incredible.
it is.
I'm guessing they're not just letting it flow freely, though,
No, you're right.
without any thought for its protection.
There's a strong movement in Albania
Okay.
to protect the Vjosa River from damming and development,
Okay.
to preserve its natural beauty and ecological importance.
I love hearing that.
Yeah, it's a really good sign.
It's inspiring to see a country prioritizing its natural heritage.
Yeah.
But what about their urban spaces?
Hmm.
How are they tackling sustainability in their cities?
Albania cities,
Okay.
especially the capital, Tirana,
Okay.
they're undergoing a real transformation.
Okay.
They're investing in modern urban infrastructure,
Okay.
but with a focus on sustainability.
Okay, so they're not just building concrete jungles.
No, not a...
They're actually trying to create cities that are livable
Yes.
and environmentally conscious.
Exactly.
It sounds like they're taking a holistic approach to development,
They are.
addressing both the environmental and social aspects.
That's right.
It's really impressive how much they're doing.
It is.
With limited resources,
Yeah,
they're proving that you don't need to be a wealthy nation to make a positive impact.
absolutely.
Their dedication to progress.
Yeah.
It's evident in everything.
Uh-huh.
From their focus on education reform
Yes.
to their efforts to promote gender equality and protect minority rights.
It's really impressive.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From historical heroes and global diplomacy
Right.
to sustainable development and social progress.
Yes.
Is there anything we've missed? Any other surprises lurking in the Albanian landscape?
There is one more aspect of Albanian culture that deserves a shout out.
Okay, what's that?
Their cuisine.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
It's a delicious blend of Mediterranean and Balkan flavors
Oh, wow.
with fresh ingredients and hearty dishes.
Tell me more about this Albanian cuisine.
Okay.
What are some must-try dishes?
Oh, where do I even begin?
I don't know, you pick.
You have to try tavikosi.
Talikosi, okay.
It's a baked lamb dish with yogurt and rice.
That sounds amazing.
And byrek,
Okay.
which is a savory pastry
Okay.
filled with cheese, spinach, or meat.
Oh my gosh.
And for something sweet.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with trilus.
Try at least.
It's a sponge cake soaked in 3 kinds of milk.
Okay, my mouth is officially watering.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm adding Albania to my travel bucket list right now.
You should.
But before I book my flight,
Yeah.
I have to ask, what does the future hold for this country that seems to be doing so much right?
Albania faces its share of challenges, of course,
Yeah.
like any nation.
Right.
But I'm optimistic about their future.
Okay.
They have a young and ambitious population,
Okay.
a growing economy,
Uh-huh.
and a strong sense of national pride.
Yeah.
I think they're poised to continue defying expectations
Yeah.
and making their mark on the world stage.
This has been an incredible journey so far.
It has.
But there's one last piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
We need to examine Albania's role on the global stage. Stay with us as we uncover how this small Balkan nation is making a big impact. Welcome back. We've been on quite an adventure exploring Albania,
It has been a fascinating journey.
a country that's really shattered any preconceived notions I had.
Yeah, we've seen how Albania is defying expectations
Yeah.
in science, economics, culture, and even sustainable development.
But now let's zoom out
Okay.
and look at the bigger picture.
All right.
Albania's role on the global stage.
So we're talking about how this relatively small Balkan nation is making its presence known in the wider world.
Yeah. What kind of impact are we talking about here?
Well, think about Albania's history for a second.
Okay.
It's been at the crossroads of empires, ideologies, and conflicts
Yeah.
for centuries.
That's true.
That gives them a unique perspective,
Okay.
a deep understanding of complex geopolitical realities.
So they're not just coming to the table with fresh ideas.
Right.
They're also coming with hard-earned wisdom.
Right. Exactly. And they're using that experience to actively engage in international diplomacy and conflict resolution.
So they're really trying to make a difference
They are.
in terms of promoting peace and stability.
Well, yes, particularly in the Balkan region,
Okay.
where they play a crucial role in fostering dialogue and reconciliation.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they've seen firsthand the devastating consequences of division and conflict. So they're naturally invested in promoting peaceful solutions.
Absolutely.
But what about their role in addressing global challenges, like climate change?
Well, Albania is a vocal advocate for climate action.
Okay.
Their reliance on hydropower is just the start.
Right.
They're investing in other renewable energy sources.
Okay.
Promoting sustainable agriculture, implementing policies to protect their stunning natural landscapes.
So they're really committed to this.
They are.
They're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk.
Exactly, and they're doing it in a way that aligns with their own development goals.
Oh.
They see the connection between a healthy environment and a thriving economy, between sustainable practices and a higher quality of life for their citizens.
That's fantastic. It's inspiring to see a country really prioritizing these issues.
It is.
Especially given all the challenges they've faced in recent history.
It speaks to their resilience, their forward-thinking mindset, and their commitment to building a better future, not just for themselves, but for the world.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah.
Albania seems determined to be a force for good in the world.
You're absolutely right.
Wow.
They're leveraging their unique experiences, their strategic location, their growing influence to contribute to global peace, sustainability, and progress.
It's really quite remarkable.
It is. They're proving that size doesn't matter when it comes to making a positive impact.
This deep dive has been an eye-opening experience.
It has.
We've uncovered a side of Albania that most people probably never knew existed.
It's true.
From Nobel Prize-winning scientists to breathtaking landscapes.
Yeah.
From ancient traditions to cutting-edge technologies.
Amazing.
Albania has truly defied all expectations.
It's a testament to the power of human potential.
Yeah.
The importance of embracing change and the beauty of discovering hidden gems in the world around us.
Absolutely. So for all of you listening, the next time you see Albania on a map, remember, there's a whole lot more to this country than meets the eye.
That's for sure.
It's a place of innovation, resilience, and a profound commitment to building a brighter future.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And who knows, maybe this deep dive will inspire you to explore further, to learn more about this remarkable nation.
Yeah.
Or even plan a visit to experience its wonders firsthand.
I hope so.
Well, that's it for our deep dive into Albania.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.
I'll see you then.